guys, welcome to my video, and today I'm going to drive this on Route 35 that goes to Paignton to Totnes railway station. So that goes from a railway station to another railway station, so that starts at Paignton. That's the right route, and I'm currently at Paignton bus garage, and yep, I'm stuck in this bus because it's a weird game. And yep, I set it to raining because I quite like the rain. And so I had a bit problem deciding which bus I should do on this route because I have a bit difficulty picking I have difficulty with my choice as always, and so I put on a poll on Instagram asking whether I should drive the Enviro400 chassis or this one, which is the Scania N230UD. Well, they're both quite good actually, and well, they're the same body just with different chassis. So I put the poll on Instagram and let people decide, and apparently people voted, and the Enviro400 chassis got 50% and the Scania chassis, this one, got 50%. Good job, well done people. So in conclusion, I decided that the diversity is quite high, so I'm keeping the diversity high here. I did the Enviro400 on the other video, so I'm doing the Scania on this one, which is quite good because this route is relatively longer than the other twos I've done in the UK. So if you've got this one, you hear because on the Enviro400 the indicator sound is a bit beepy, and this one may sound less. Well, I actually like that sound, but the game is more too loud. And this is probably the first one I drive not from the start of the route. I'm sorry, the game is a bit laggy. And by the way, I think this one has got an eco-life gearbox. I'm not quite sure, but it's definitely more than full speed. And the map I have is BotW 2.9, version 2.9, and that actually was released not a long time after the version 2.8, and I still have got the 2.7, but that is down already. That is no more, you can't download it anymore. That has been taken down. So I'm just going to wait here for about 9 minutes. I'm going to set the destination first. 3501. Yep, that's right. Totnes railway station.
Hello.
And quite like this bus actually. The Enviro400 or the Scania N230UD. Now I should talk about the map first. So the map is buses of the Westcountry.
A day rider, please.
Version 2.9, and I got it quite
lovely.
early.
Cheers.
So this map is quite buggy. You can download it from Fellows Film. I think they released a bug fixing patch, but I'm not sure about that. But I haven't downloaded any patch since I installed this map because I'm lazy, and my school internet actually blocked Fellows Film,
Return, please.
is extremely annoying. So I can't really do anything. So as I drive, there's a part in between which is buggy, and the part near Totnes that's also buggy, and the overall game is quite laggy. This I don't.
Can I have a child's return, please?
Yes, you can. I don't think this map is fictional. I'm not sure if it's Route 35 in Devon, operated by Stagecoach. What child return? That's a return for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cheers, mate.
Alright, return ticket please.
A return ticket for you. Because I'm not quite sure if I am right or wrong, but I remember that the Scania chassis doesn't really look like this. But by the way, the dashboard comes with the chassis. It should be part of the chassis. I'm sure it is. Because the dashboard should come with the chassis, but the handbrake and the dashboard look quite different from the actual Enviro. I mean the actual Scania chassis. But it's the games or whatever, and it sounds quite close to the original one. This is a chassis N230UD from Scania. It's N means the series, and 230 is the engine output. I think UD is a subdivision of the series. It's a double-decker, 2-axle double-decker, and Scania and UD buses are mostly for the United Kingdom. They also have UB, which is 2-axle single-decker, and UA, a bender bus. Those three varieties of the Scania N series. The N series also came with Scania's own OMSI bodywork, but that one is discontinued. There are actually quite some OMSIs in the United Kingdom, but since the discontinuation, Scania doesn't make bodies for UK market anymore. They just make the chassis and they rely on Alexander Dennis bodies now. Of course, the N30. Sorry. That's your ticket. The N230UD.
Can I have a child single, please?
Child single. That's your ticket. So this N230UD is bodied by Alexander Dennis, and the model is called Enviro400, and it's the first generation. I don't think, well, the first gen of Enviro400 isn't in production anymore, but I don't think the N230UD is also. I don't think that's in production now either. They made a new one called N250UD, which has got 20 more horsepower. I think that's bodied by Alexander Dennis. The body is Enviro400 OMSI. I actually saw a photo today. We might not be posted today, but we posted way before, I'm sure, today on Instagram by Bristol buses. Bristol on school buses. I'm not sure if that's a photograph of the Scania N250UD bodied Alexander Dennis Enviro400 and MC bodied Scania N250UD. That she actually looks very sexy, in my opinion. the spotlight of bus pool. But that one actually looks amazing. I like the mirrors in particular. So on that one, it's got a short near side mirror, so instead of being there, it's closer, which means that you look at that mirror through the door. The offside mirror is still the same. So I'm actually quite interested in bus mirrors. I don't think they're the same as these ones. Well, they use the same mirrors, I think, but not the same arms. Mirror arms on that one are different from this one. You see the lag there, it's quite annoying. So this video is going to be quite long because of the lag. So it takes about...
Oh, hello lads. Can I have a return please?
So that takes a bit more than half hour.
Wakey, where's my ticket?
So that takes 5 minutes more than half an hour. But because of game lags, it actually
have you gotten your money back
takes
for all that?
longer than that. Because the game time matches the real time, but because of lags, you get quite some pauses during the game, so it takes longer comparing to real life. I actually quite like the wipers. I'm attracted to bus wipers for some reasons, but I really like that they're mounted on the top and they wipe down, which is a lovely thing. Because I actually don't quite like the buses, double-decker buses with wipers mounted to the bottom, and they wipe towards different direction. So the top one, the left one goes towards the left, the right one goes towards the right, but whichever goes on top doesn't really matter. But I don't like when double-decker buses have that kind, but I don't mind single-decker buses having that. But stop lagging, you idiot game. So my next stop is the zoo. Very laggy now. It's quite painful to play game with lags. So I'm going into the zoo now. Traffic line not cooperating. So you see that I just had a problem there. Because of lags, I did not brake enough at first, so I applied a bit more brake. Well, it wasn't too much brake at the end, but it was more than I wanted it to be. And well, because the bus was travelling at the faster speed than I thought it was because of the lags. Stupid lags, huh? So let's look at the outside of the bus. That's lovely. Oh, hang on, I should take it back. The mirrors don't really look the same on the Bristol Scania v2.9 OMSI. That one quite a thicker and I don't know, whatever. Or is the game just not modded well? I don't really like... Come on, game. I don't really like that arm, but I like that arm. No. It doesn't really matter that much. I think I quite like the mirrors on British buses. I think they just look so elegant. Like those other buses have rubbish looking mirrors. actually quite like that
What?
the
Give me a
Mercedes-Benz
diorama, mate.
Citaro mirrors, the off-side mirrors on Citaros in the off-side mirrors on Citaros in
Single, please.
continental Europe. It's got no art. It's just a mirror stuck. Has a mirror having its side stuck to the vehicle. It's got no art, but when it comes to the United Kingdom, the offside mirror still has got a very thick arm that, like on the top. I don't know. I just prefer the. In terms of Citaros, I prefer the mirrors used in the offside mirrors used in continental Europe. But I found that the Citaros in the UK are having quite different near side and offside mirrors. For example, your bus, I think they just took down I think Mercedes-Benz gave them long near side mirror, but for some reasons British people would prefer short near side mirror on single deckers, so I think they just changed it. Or did they specify Mercedes-Benz to use this kind of mirror, not this kind, like such kind of mirror on those? I don't know. But the Citaro is actually quite weird. The UK ones are actually quite weird in my opinion because they're quite. I'm not sure about them. But when I look at the computer-generated images from Mercedes-Benz buses UK, it's got Voith ZF or forgotten. It's got the Voith ZF gearbox. Like when I look at the gear selector, it's on the left hand side, which is a bit wrong. It should be on the right hand side in the United Kingdom. But I mean, they even put it on the right hand side in Germany. Why can't they just keep it that way? So I remember, like in Hong Kong, the gear selector should be on the left hand side.
Hello,
I
mate.
looked at the picture
Give us a return,
of Neoplan something double decker. That one has got the gear selector on the right hand side,
Me, a ticket would help.
which I really don't understand how German people engineer things. Well, that one, that's going to go through me. Okay. That's a bit wrong. And also the pedals. I'm not sure about the UK spec ones, but when I look at continental European Citaros, the pedals are actually not mounted to. Oh, well, they're mounted like on car or to the front. I'm not sure, but when you press down, it doesn't really go. It doesn't really go like.
Good day, drivers. Return, please.
Our buses should have some floor-mounted pedals, which is easier. So if I press down, it doesn't really go like that. It goes more like in the direction that's similar to ones on other vehicles, but buses. I'm not sure if the dashboard is adjustable. It probably is on the Citaro, it should be, but I found it really annoying that when I look at the pictures, the cockpits of the Enviro400s in Berlin, they don't look adjustable. I'm not sure if I'm right, but they just don't. Well, that can be a bit annoying. Or the Berliners not like an adjustable dashboard. It's one of the best things that the bus has. so you can't actually find any other vehicles. But I don't really mind whether the dashboard is adjustable or not. I just think a modern bus like builds nowadays should have an adjustable dashboard.
Return ticket, please.
But I think that those
Can I have a day
builds
pass,
for
driver?
Hong Kong don't have adjustable dashboards.
May I have
don't
a
know.
child single, please?
Charles. The good thing about driving a bus is that your driver's seat is actually quite comfortable because you can adjust everything. It's quite bumpy, so it goes up and down instead of shaking your arse or. That's why bus is a good thing. It might not be the case in other countries, but it's that case. Oh, by the way, I several days ago saw that some city in England, I forgot which city, has got some Volvo 7900 electric buses. There's electric, and the headlamps are a bit different from the other 7900 in the UK. The headlamps on that are shaped like the letter V, and those are for, I forgot, some city in Midlands or Northern England. It's like Blackpool, I forgot it's got a stock colour for Volvo, it's a demonstrator. So the Volvo colour is that light green one. That colour. I do apologise, I really forgot where that bus is in service. But I think that comes from Poland because Volvo, it's a complete bus and Volvo builds their complete buses in Poland.
Hey, like, oh my god, I don't
That's not a good thing to happen. I do apologise. I shouldn't have pressed a bit throttle. But yeah, so the driver's cab is actually quite comfortable to sit in because it's even better today than cars because you can basically adjust everything. Everything is designed so ergonomically. Like that can be adjusted. It can't be adjusted. Yeah.
May I have a child single, please?
Child single.
The child return, please.
Child return. That I think that ticket machine is quite popular in the UK, but I saw quite some London buses having that ticket machine, even though it's not in use. It might be in use, I just don't know.
Thank you, driver.
But
Hello,
I
mate.
mean, London buses only accept Oyster card, and I actually don't like that. I actually don't like that idea because if you don't accept cash, it's going to be a bit problematic. But I've seen quite some London buses having that ticket machine. But no offense, but I really don't like the Mayor of London. I don't like any of them. Because since the introduction of Mayor of London, is the introduction of this position, this place. London buses are getting worse. But meanwhile in Hong Kong, it's perfectly demonstrating that buses cannot be operated by the government, because currently in Hong Kong there's some franchise buses, and when I look at the news, bus drivers are so treated terribly. Oh, they're treated so terribly. That's not a good thing. We should respect the driver, because without drivers, we should respect all the drivers except the bad ones, because especially lorry drivers, to be honest, because without lorry drivers, our supermarkets won't have things to sell. Our car dealers won't have cars to sell. Almost everything we have in our hand has been on lorry. You moving? Do you move? But bus drivers are also quite honourable. I just feel so bad that someone's rude to a driver. It annoys me so much, but anyway, so let's talk about some iconic London buses. So many people think that London buses started from Routemaster, but no, it started before that. So London is probably one of the world's first cities to have buses. And London has been having some customized buses for a very long time. The very first one being London General Bus Company B-Type, X-Type, B-Type, I forgot. I think it's, yeah, B-Type. That's the very first buses built for London. That one has got no windscreen, because at that time there was no windscreen. And that one is actually quite classic. So you actually need to go in front of the engine to start the engine, but be careful. Make sure that your gearbox is in neutral and your handbrake is on, because otherwise, when you start the engine, immediately the vehicle runs over you, and that's actually how many people died at the very first motor car era. And so that's LGOC. B-Type, I actually don't really know much about that. That's actually an open-top double-decker bus. Yeah, it's open-top. Open-top double-decker buses were invented before closed-top, so open-tops aren't actually quite new. It's just like electric buses. There were electric buses before diesel buses. They aren't new things. And of course, electric cars got developed before. They were developed before motor cars. That's some surprising fun fact. Oh, by the way, when I said electric buses were before motor buses, I meant electric buses as like trolley buses, not battery powered, but those trolley buses are electric buses. Anyway, so after LGOC B-Type, it wasn't new Routemaster. No, it wasn't Routemaster yet. It was the AEC Regions 3RT. It's one of the variants of AEC Region 3 that's built in London. I think that's got a 4-speed column-mounted manual gearbox. Not quite sure, but that's quite revolutionary. I forgot why. that was actually also using Harry Potter thing as a purple triple decker. The triple decker in Harry Potter's build, purple one. That one is an AC Region 3 RT, not to remaster. That's not the remaster. Okay. So after that, there came the remaster, which was also built by AEC. So it's basically AEC remaster or Leyland AEC remaster or Leyland masters. They go by different names, like because when you register, you need some manufacturing name values. So the remaster was probably one of the best buses in the United Kingdom. Well, not just in the United Kingdom, but all over the world. You see that there was no mayor of London at that time. The remaster was brilliant. Why? Well, it is still brilliant now. Why was it brilliant? So at that time, some authority asked the origin of the remaster was that some guy got asked to design a bus for London that reduces operation cost and increases
single please
passenger capacity, I think, I'm not quite sure. And then some guy just decided to use aluminium body. See, when I pressed the handbrake it did not respond because the game was lagging. So that guy decided to use aluminium body, who was probably the first bus to use aluminium body. Which was at that time a car feature, I think, but buses now they all have aluminium body. So that bus has got an aluminium body which makes the bus lighter, reducing fuel consumption, which reduces operational cost, and of course increase the capacity. As you see, I can't see that bar is blocking, but in real life I can simply move ahead. Really? Do you have to? No, you are joking, student. But I'm using kickdown. Yeah, that aluminium body is one of the car features that Mars has got, and apart from that it's also got power steering, which was a new thing at that time. Power steering, and it also made driving the bus much easier. And what's even more newer is the English speaking people who aren't bus enthusiasts. Okay, so bus enthusiasts don't speak English properly. Over. So those.
Can I have a return, please?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the gearbox remaster, didn't I? So it's got an automatic gearbox, which was a new thing for buses. And of course now every single bus in the United Kingdom has got an automatic gearbox. Not every single, there's only one instance. But you basically can't buy a bus with manual gearbox anymore. Unless you get it second hand, or you build one on your own. So an automatic gearbox was also a car feature that's first to use on buses. There's one, I'm not very familiar with the remaster, but I remember that the prototype, the 4 prototypes of the remaster have semi-automatic instead. One of them is in London Buses Museum or the Women's Museum, I think I saw that. There was a demonstrator. Well, prototypes are basically demonstrators. They're not very different. Although there's a slight difference actually. Yeah, there is a difference. A prototype is prototype. A demonstrator is a demonstrator. So I'll explain that later if I remember. So the Room Master. So Room Master. What's even more surprising about the Room Master is that it's very iconic. That's not what I was about to say, but it's very iconic. It's the icon of London. I mean, you know, it's the most successful bus that has ever been built, and I think it lasted for about half a century, which is a very long time for a bus. Like they're in service for nearly half of the century. It's like the best of the United Kingdom.
Alright, return ticket,
which is
please.
followed by the worst of the United Kingdom, but it's actually the worst. New Remaster. New
Ain't you got any
Remaster
bigger coins, mate?
has got several problems. Firstly, it wasn't designed by a bus manufacturer. It was designed. It was encouraged by the Mayor of London, Boris Johnson, at that time. Some project powered by him, and it wasn't even called the New Remaster at that time. It was called the New Bus for London. You should stop lagging into it. It was called the New Bus for London, and designed by Hathaway Studio, which also designs a lot of things. Hathaway Studio in London.
Jesus, driving this like a madman. We all driving.
I was driving it brilliantly. It was the game that's lagging. But anyway, the New Bus for London. It was designed. It was prototyped. And well, before that, Transport for London was deciding which manufacturer out of 6 should build that. So those 6 included Wrightbus, Alexander Dennis, Scania, and such. I forgot, but only Wrightbus won basically. So Wrightbus decided to
Hello,
do
lad. Give us a return, love.
To be honest, I actually think they look good, but technology-wise,
Thank you,
I
driver.
actually didn't think they looked good at first.
Single.
When I first saw them. But technology-wise, it is revolutionary because it's got a Siemens electric motor. A Siemens driving system it's a series hybrid. The driving system is powered by Siemens, and then it's got a Cummins engine, which a Cummins 4-cylinder Euro 5 engine, which generates electricity, because that's what a series hybrid does. And how is it revolutionary? Firstly, we've got the very first Siemens in the United Kingdom, and most importantly, they do hiccups. And that's really revolutionary, isn't it? Well, imagine that you get hiccups on the bus. That's actually quite a good thing. So, in terms of passenger experience, it's also
Alright,
quite
return
good.
ticket, please.
So the upper deck windows are quite shallow, so you don't.
Lovely. Cheers.
It's harder for people to see you when you're watching from the upper deck, and also the ventilation wasn't that good, so you can experience free sauna on that bus. But they eventually fixed that, unfortunately. But free sauna was a great invention. Yep, imagine riding a bus with free sauna. That's a good thing. And of course they're longer to drive, which challenges the driver, so it better shows the driver's quality. So they're longer, and they do hiccups because they had, I'm not quite sure if they still have, they had battery failure. Well, German engineering, and when battery failure happens, the electric motor is only powered by the diesel engine, and that makes it less power, so the acceleration is worse, which gives you more time to experience the free sauna. And apart from that, I think they fixed that, but they also had they were recalled because they had problems with power steering. But I don't think any accident or incident happened because of the lack of power steering, but the lack of power steering was a great thing because it requires more arm power, like arm muscle to steer the bus, which made the driver do more exercise, and that's healthy for your body. Apart from that, the door configurations are a bit weird. So the front door and mid door are the same as other new buses. The front door has got two wings, inward gliding doors like these, and the mid door has got two wings, sliding plug doors, and the rear door. Now the rear door differs from generation. The rear door, the very first new bus for London's, they've got well, they're both one wing. The older ones have got inward gliding door, inward swinging glider, whatever you like to call it. That was a good thing because if you're a fat person and you're standing there, you will have to move, which helps you lose weight. But then Transport for London found that people should keep fat, so they asked drivers on the newer buses, which eventually changed the name to New Master. You should make it sliding plug door. Yep, and the rear platform was a great idea, but it's no more. Well, it's only used like a regular door, no rear platform. Because Sadiq Khan doesn't like Boris Johnson, and okay, well, did I miss anything else about the doors? So the doors, the driver, so you've got door buttons here. The red one opens the doors, the green one closes the door, and by that, pay attention to my grammar. I said the red one opens the doors, plural.
Lovely,
and
cheers.
Green ones close the door, singular. And that's wrong. That means I'm basically saying that
can I have a ticket,
you've got only
please?
one button to open the doors, and stupid man, and three buttons to close each door. So that means if you've got only one passenger, you still have to open all three doors. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? So this area in this map is a bit weird, like the AIs are stupid, and I'm approaching my destination. So the doors are quite weird on the new remaster, but I actually like the look of the new remaster and the interior design. Yep, except the pre-sorter, but they're still quite hot and not as powerful as other hybrid buses. Oh, so by the way, let me explain the difference between a demonstrator and a prototype. So a prototype is basically before you do anything, you make a thing that's called prototype to see certain aspects of the vehicle. A prototype, you don't have to build it exactly the same as when it comes into production. However, a demonstrator on the other hand, it has to be the same as those you build later on in mass productions. A demonstrator is the first or the first two in a group of buses with exactly the same configurations. So be careful with using those two words. Yeah. Well, it doesn't really have to be exactly the same, but it can't be that different. If you say, like, for example, the demonstrator, like the new Scania N230UD Enviro400 body, that demonstrator, the mass production units only have to have the same engine and body, and of course a lot of things, but the doors don't necessarily have to be the same. The mirrors don't. Well, that's when it's a demonstrator of some model. But if it comes into service, it will still be a demonstrator. Am I being confusing? I am confusion. So I've reached my destination successfully without any crash. That brilliant. Let me turn off the wiper. Now you like this, don't you? Press this button and pull that button, and not actually. That's a bit in the way I want it. Okay, fine. I can't access that button, which lowers the bus. It won't go away to. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.